Oh, yeah.
No puedo, ¿eh?
No,
We want to keep the balloon down because it'll only blow back at people's faces that are with the company, you know, man. You with me?
Back, guys. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, we saw you a couple of weeks ago.
I was here, I was alive a couple of weeks ago. You're right.
And fair play to you.
Where did you see
We
me?
survived another 2 weeks, but I was putting up I protest Scientology, and I was putting up the Scientology.
Oh, is that you?
Yes, it
Is that
is.
you? How are you doing?
And everyone in the chat was so happy for you for stopping and saying hello to us that we decided that day we were going to go for a tour with you. So
And
we're on the tour.
who's your friends? Are they with you?
Just me, and all the friends are in the chat.
Oh, they're all in the charity?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
very good.
we're live streaming. It's the same tour guide, hooray! We're super happy. Scientology is a cult. Would you like a sticker?
Yeah.
All right. Would you
We
like
won't go into the details of that anyway on the bus, yeah?
No, I
You know
understand.
what I mean? So,
Oh, just between you and I.
just between me and you, yeah. Okay. Now, hello everybody. My name is Pat, Captain Pat. Welcome to Viking Splash Tours. Now, where are you all from? Where are you from?
Spain.
Spain. Hola.
South Africa.
South Africa. Hola. How are you? Where are you from? Spain.
Italy.
Bonjour. No,
I forgot already.
buonasera. Come sta? Where are you from? Dublin.
Yeah, I'm done.
Dublin. Good stuff. Anyone else around the world? Where are you from, Mrs.? You're 8 years in a business now, are you? You're retired, are you? You're retired. Good. So where are you from? Buongiorno. Buonasera.
Another one.
Where?
I'll check.
Iraq. Oh, lovely.
We'll have to do a nice
Anyone else around the
compliment
world?
for them.
India, Namaste, Spain, hola. Where? Argentina. Oh, lovely stuff. Well, it's like the United Nations here today.
Thank you.
And it doesn't matter where you're from, because for the next 1 hour and 15 minutes, depending on traffic, we are going to be Vikings!
Yay!
And everyone outside the vessel is a Celt. We do not like the Celts, do we? No, back in the old days, we used to chop their heads off.
Oh,
Throw them in the rivers, do what we wanted, but due to EU regulations, it's not allowed anymore. So we had to come up with something else. We come up with the Viking roar. There's 3 parts of the Viking roar. The first part is you put your arms in the air. Everybody, come on. If you haven't shaven, I'm going to allow for that. Put yours down at that there.
Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you. The second part is you make a scary face like me ex.
Oh, jeez.
And the third part is the roar. So on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. No, you do that to the postman when you see him. We want to frighten people. 1, 2, 3. No, it's not hooray. It's more of a ah. Right, 1, 2, 3. Ah. That's the way you roar. That's the way we do in Iraq. Ah. And Argentina. Now, who are we going to roar? We're going to roar the cappuccino Celts, the coffee Celts. They sit in cafes drinking coffee all day, looking at people.
I don't have a baseball cap on.
And we like to shout them, give them a big roar, get them to spill the coffee all over their pants. Then we have the unsuspecting Celts. These are Celts walking down the street minding their own business. We come behind them nice and quick.
I have to put it on for you now.
We give them a big roar, and we frighten the sugar out of them. Now we have some rules and regulations. A, B, C, D, E, and F.
Try it again.
Arms and heads. Keep them well inside the vessel.
Holy
Leave your
gosh.
bums on the seats. No
What's your
walking around, stand up.
neck?
Just relax there. You can't have talking. I'm going to talking.
Oh,
Okay?
sorry.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Okay, so we have to.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, because it's distracting, you know what I mean? You wouldn't do it on the mass, or you wouldn't do it. Just don't talk when I'm talking, because it's really distracting, yeah? You know what I mean? Okay, so unsuspecting Celts. These are Celts walking down the street, mind their own business. We come behind them now, it's nice and quiet. We give them a big roar, and we frighten the sugar out of them. Okay? Now, we have some rules and regulations. A, B, C, D, E, and F. A, arms and heads. Keep them well inside the vessel. B, your bums on the seats. No walking around or standing up. If you fall off the ship, you're on your own. C, children. There's only one child on the bus, yeah? Make sure he's safe and secure. D and E, there's no drinking or eating allowed on the bus. If you have any water or anything like that, sweets is grand, okay? Anything like that. If there's any alcohol on board it's not allowed. No alcohol, please. If you have any, I ask you now. Even if you have a sup, even that much, I'm asking you. I don't know, no. But if there's even a drop on board, please, bring it up to me now. And I'll dispose of it. No questions will be asked. F is for fumes, no smoking, no naked flames, and no farting on the bus, okay? And that goes for the lads as well, okay? Okay. Now, Just don't distract me with that phone, okay?
Okay.
Please, because it's hard enough to drive and talk at the same time. La la la. Yeah, ready to go? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now, who can we not shout at? We can't shout at the police, the Gardaí. We can't shout at the police, okay? Because I've got work out for me rest at the moment. And we can't shout at the horses. If you see horses and carts, don't shout. But down to the right is Dawson Street. Dawson Street, halfway down Dawson Street on the right is St. Anne's Church, where the author of Dracula, Bram Stoker, got married in that church down there. Also down there is the Mansion House, the official residence of the Lord Mayor of Dublin. By coming down to Grafton Street, out down to the right, Grafton Street is the most expensive retail area in Dublin City. The same shops on the north side of Dublin, and the stuff is only half price over there. But you don't get the receipt or the bag, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's the way I like it over there. Now, Grafton Street is very busy. There's lots of busking going on there, lots of stuff. All the people, the fashion down in Grafton Street, the fashion, you know. People like to wear the nice clothes down Grafton Street. And if you want to go and see an Oasis too, that's where they must be queuing here for the tickets. Look at Oasis. Oasis. Hey! Oasis. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going down the little street here. It's known as Glover's Alley. Glover's Alley. And we have to go into hybrid mode here. We're not allowed to drive down here on a diesel vehicle, so we have to go into hybrid mode here. It's half diesel and half donkey. Now you think that's ridiculous? Look at yourself. Tell me what's ridiculous. Now we're going up a hill. We need your help here. Everyone, lean forward. Are you ready? Lean forward and start rocking. Go now. Go, go, go. Everybody, come on. Rock, rock, rock. Don't be doing your hair. Rock, rock, rock. That man is fixing his hair. Look at him. He's fixing his fringe sticking out of his hair. Oh my God. We're going to roll back. Oh. So where's all you people from all out? He's all work together, these all know each other? No. I thought you're like a big group. You're not a big group, are you? Don't be shy though, don't be shy just because there's other people on the bus. Come on, start rocking! Hey. 1, 2, 3! Hey. Rocking on, 1, 2, 3! Hey. Now who's looking for love? Anyone looking for love? Nobody. Nobody has all found love. Have you all found love? The man from Iran, he's on this. And not his man at the back. I don't with him. Hello. Are you looking for love? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You know that? As we say in Dublin, l'amour. And that's a Paddy Mirror, the Irish lover. If you're looking for love, you go up to the left here, up to the left, and there's a church up there called the Carmelite Church in Angel Street. And in there you will find the remains of Saint Valentine, the patron saint of love. And you can pray for love. You can make a request. You can ask for a blonde girl, a red-headed girl, a blue-eyed girl, a brown-eyed girl, a cross-eyed girl, whatever you want, you write it down. And you just ask for that, and you will get that eventually. Have you found love already? Have you found love? You can get an upgrade as well, you know. You can get an upgrade. You're grand. But you can put in for an upgrade as well. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of the older fellas do. They go up for the upgrade, you know. It's just up there to the left. It's on the right-hand side. It's well worth a visit. Make sure you go in and sign the book. You'll see my name on every page. Captain Pat was here. Yeah. Ah. Laddie don't. St. Patrick's Cathedral is just up the street here in front of us. That's where it is, St. Patrick's Cathedral. So we're not far from the cathedral, you know. Are you looking for love? Look, have you ever been to that church up there? Have you prayed for love?
Oh my God.
You can find love one day, baby. Hello there, how you doing? How are things? I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Come on, all together. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? I don't believe a word I'm saying. Hey, baby, we can't go on. Very suspicious, man. On the left and on the right. 1, 2, 3. Hey! Woo! Cappuccino Celts. 1, 2, 3. Hey! Now this area around here is a lovely place to go out. There's lots of bars and restaurants out here. It's much nicer than Temple Bar. It's more open and relaxed, and there's lots of outdoor seating and for food and beer and whatever you want. You know, it's really nice. I like it up here. On the left, 1, 2, 3. So all around here is really nice place, you know. Right down. See down here to the right and all, there's lots of Jewelry Street is down there. Jewelry Street's really good. And then we have over to the right, we've got the little arcade. Walk down there. They'll all lead you off the Grafton Street, all that area there, you know, all out that side there. The Statue of Molly Malone, you'll find it down that street, down in that direction there. Just have to go look for it. 1, 2, 3! We're getting going. A glass of white wine, you can't beat a glass of white wine, she can't. And let all the secrets out there, don't they? It's a chicken lava, man, is it? La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yes, tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, when you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a stand. Oh, so spicy, it's a lava time. I thought that was Steve gone up there. Like the money. Steve.
Oh my God.
Chicken. Now we're going down the end of the street here. This is all Temple Bar at the end of the street. Temple Bar. Facing us there, Temple Bar. Temple Bar is the cultural quarter of Dublin. There's over 70 restaurants and bars in that area. And if you want to see the culture, go down there about 2 o'clock in the morning. You will see the culture oozing out of people.
Yeah.
Down to the right we got Trinity College. Hello! Trinity College down to the right there. You can see the Book of Kells, you can see the Primary Harp in there. The college is lovely to walk around. It was founded by a famous English queen, Sir Elton John. That's not the right queen, is it? We could have Queen Elizabeth IV, that's it. I get my queens mixed up sometimes. Now if you want to buy some souvenirs of Ireland, you bring them home to your friends. Over to the right, Carol's. That's Carol's. Get your souvenirs there. It's all the best of stuff. It's all made in China. It's really good. It's really good gear. As they say in the north side, it's the best of gear, you know. La, 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 la. Thank God. La, 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 la. Now, Chess Max there. That's an entrance into. That's an entrance there into Dublin Castle. Hello there, hello. Hola. Hola! Hola! Yes, Bono, is that Bono? Like Bono, isn't he now? He's like a bit like Bono, isn't he? Or is he the Edge and you two? I don't know which one it is. You'll take his photograph with you. He's a celebrity. I know he is. He's somebody. He has to be somebody sitting there like that. You'll probably go mad to see the newspaper tomorrow. He was in Dublin. Ah, there he is. On the left-hand side there we have City Hall. This is where the woman puts up the stickers.
Yeah.
Always use cash. No. On the left there, City Hall. Go in there. There's a wedding on at the moment there. There's a wedding on at the moment. You won't be able to go in there for today, but you've been. And up to the left there, up to the left is Dublin Castle. Dublin Castle. There's been a castle in Dublin since the 13th century. King John, the British king, built the castle there. Look at the flowers that man has. Look at that flowers. Oh, you're a bad boy, you are. You're a bad boy. Hey, go home with the flowers. He's a bad boy. He knows how to do it right. Oh, he's going to score tonight. Huh?
Oh yeah, when he showed the stickers. Here they are. I don't know if you saw them.
There's a cowboy. 1, 2, 3.
Hey!
Well, I thought it was a cowboy. We're coming up to Christchurch. 1, 2, 3.
Hey!
If you want to buy fish and chips, just down there to the left where the cars are going there. That's Leo Burdock's Fish and Chip Shop. Leo Burdock's Fish and Chip Shop. That's just down there, around the corner there. And you get lovely big portions of fish and chips in there. Lovely big portions of fish and chips, you know. Chick. You can get chicken as well, lava chicken in there. Get your lava chicken. Now, we're going up the High Street here. It's called High Street because it's the highest street in Dublin City. High Street, yeah. High Street. This was the centre of the medieval city of Dublin. This was the centre of the medieval town.
Oh my God.
Now on the right hand side, that's Christchurch Cathedral. That was founded by a Viking king in the 11th century, a man called King Sitric. And he was better known as Silkenbeard because of his long silky beard. Long silky beard. Now the women loved his beard. They used to say to him, Silkenbeard, your beard is so silky. I'd love to have my hair like your beard. How could I do this? And he'd just say, use L'Oreal. Because you're worth it. That's what he would do. Use L'Oreal. Now inside the cathedral, they have an organ. And when they were cleaning out the pipes of the organ one day, do you know what they found? A dead cat and a dead rat trapped inside the organ pipes for hundreds of years. They were there that long that they were mummified. They were dried up like cream crackers. Jacob's cream crackers, the best cracker in the world. Probably. What did they do when they found the dead cat and the rat? Did they put them into a bin? No, not in Dublin, we don't do things like that. They put them into a glass case and start charging people €6 in to see them. And now people come from all over the world every day to see the dead cat and the rat. Because these people believe that the dead cat and the rat are the original Tom and Jerry. So there you go. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's where you go and see the dead cat and the rat. You want to see a dead cat
We'll
and the
have
rat?
to go back
Right
and
place.
see it.
You came to Dublin. The home with a dead cat and the rat. Hello! Where are you from? China? Japan? Ohio? Ohio?
Oh my God. Where is the cat and the rat? Is it in the basement?
In the basement, yeah. Over there in the basement. You have to go down to the crypt. It's called the crypt. They don't have basements in cathedrals.
Oh,
they have
crypt.
crypts.
The crypt.
Not crypts now. Crypts. And here, hi! No.
Crypt, not crisps. Oh my God.
Get off the road! Don't be a hero! 1, 2, 3!
Hey. Scientology's
Now.
cult.
Over here to the right is called Wood Quay. This area on the right is called Wood Quay. This is where Dublin began 1,000 years ago. This is where the city of Dublin began. all up here. And why did they begin here? Because of the hill, the safe ground on the hill. So when the Vikings went up the River Liffey in the 9th century, they settled on the big hill there. Yeah. And when they were building these offices, they started unearthing lots of Viking artefacts. And the people of Ireland objected to the buildings going there. And we had to take our own government to court. And the court ruled that the Irish people had only 1 year to save from the ground what they could save. And in that year they saved over 1 million pieces. So they had to work pretty fast. They had to work really fast. So they're looking for volunteers to dig. Well, my ex-wife, she turned up. Her 3 sisters and the mother-in-law. Because they love digging up the past. And they arrived here to dig up the past. They loved that, they did. They were forced not to talk. Forced not to talk. They did a great job, they did. Great job. Hello! Hello there! Hello! Ah, I see you! I see you! I see you! Now,
Oh my god.
the Vikings, what did the Vikings give the Irish people? Well, they gave us coins. There was no coins in Ireland when the Vikings arrived. There was no coins. People didn't know how to deal with coins. They used to put the coins into beeswax and put into the hairs of the armpits to keep it safe. Imagine that, huh? And that was just the men. The men. Yeah.
Alright, 420.
And then, what else did he give us? They gave us red hair. There was no red hair in Ireland. The Vikings, they didn't bring red hair. They had the blonde hair, you know what I mean? They had the blonde hair. And we had the green hair. And then the mixture of that, you know? The green and the blonde. It made the red hair, you know what I mean? So there was all to do with the jeans, you know, the denims and the Levi's and all that, all the jeans mixed together. You know, the wash. Got the red hair, you know, that's the way it works. Now we're going to cross off the nose. Hello there, how are you doing? Looking good, like 3 models, look at them, 3 models.
Woohoo!
Get back!
Hey!
On the right is the River Liffey. On the left, it's also the River Liffey, it's just a different colour, you know it. Off the left, that's the 4 courts of Ireland, the 4 courts.
There's the 4
Now,
courts,
I've only
guys.
ever been
We'll
in
go
3 of
there.
those courts.
Alright,
I can't tell you the full story. You'll have to come back next month. My case is back up for review next month. And hopefully this time I'll get my licence back and everything will work out. Big grand.
It will, it will. Hey!
Over to the right, there's a little street called Fishamble Street. Fishamble Street. The shamble is the old English word for market, so Fishamble Street means the fish market street. And that's where Molly Malone used to get her fish, in Fishamble Street. Also in Fishamble Street in 1743, they had the premiere of the Messiah, Handel's Messiah, hallelujah, was performed there for the very 4th time. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Over to the right there's an archway against the wall. Can you see the archway with the railings? And that's where the Ninja Turtles live, in there. It's true. Google all this if you want.
Yeah, Google it.
And there's a river comes out there, a little river comes out there called the Poddle. The River Poddle. Now the River Poddle formed the black pool of water where Dublin Castle is today. And the words black pool translated into Irish are Dublin. Dub is black, lin is pool. Put together over the years the one word, Dublin. Dublin. Hello there, how are you doing?
Alright.
What are you doing today? When did you get out? You're looking good. Now we're coming down to the Halfpenny Bridge, the halfpenny bridge. They used to charge a half a penny, an old half penny, to cross over the bridge. It's over 200 years old, constructed in 1816, imagine 1816. So it's very old. And it needed some repaired around the 1990s. And in 1991, some people came down from Belfast to fix it, called Harlan and Wolff. Have you ever heard of Harlan and Wolff? He built a big ship called the Titanic. And he fixed their bridge, and it looks lovely, doesn't it? Like the Titanic, it looks lovely. If you ever happen to be on the bridge and you see an iceberg coming down the river, well, you've been warned. That's all I'm going to say about that. I did warn you, no, I didn't warn you. I did warn you. The shopping areas in the north side is up here. It's all Temple Bar on the far side there. Temple Bar. Look at the swans. You know, a swan, if a swan pairs up with another swan, they never leave each other. I didn't know that. I should have married a swan. If I'd have known that, I married a swan years ago.
I love swans.
Hallelujah. On the left hand side. 1, 2, 3.
Hey!
Now, if you look off to your left, you see where the Irish dancing is beyond there. Show us every night of the week. Hello there, how are you doing? 7 nights a week, Irish dancing. I was an Irish dancer for years. I danced, I did all the scene. I travelled Argentina, Iran. I went all over the world. You know? Oh, I was everywhere. They said I was going to be the new Michael Flatley. The new Michael Flatley. Have you got scissors? Have you got scissors? They said it was going to be the new Michael Flatley. And then what happened? The weight restriction came in. And that was the end of my career. They used to call me Michael Flatley. I never danced again after that. Never danced again. Rose song. I'm never going to dance again. A guilty feeling at that Big Mac. You know?
Oh my god.
That was the song I wrote. Over to the right, O'Connell Bridge. Over to the left, O'Connell Street. There's a monument there to Daniel O'Connell. That's Daniel standing up there. He's a big hit with the boards, as you can see. They're not. Halfway up the street is the Spire of Light. The Spire is 120 metres tall and it weighs 133 tons. The Spire. Yeah. I should have been called the Millennium. Hello, people. I'll be out your way in a minute. Here's this taxi now. No, the taxi man, they're slow. There must be passengers in. Yeah. So we were supposed to get the Millennium Spire. We were supposed to get that in the year 2000 when the Millennium came along. And when did we get it? 2004. 2004. It was 4 years late. 4 years after the Millennium we got the Spire. We had 1,000 years to plan the event. 1,000 years to know it was coming. And it was still 4 years late. Can you imagine that? Where would you get it? You know? I'm terrible trouble with the gearbox here. Oh, with the gearbox. Well, press the clutch. Oh, that's a good idea. The clutch is down to the floor, that's the problem.
You clear it, I'll get a look
Oh, God, no.
Do you need us to rock back and forth again?
What?
Do you need us to rock back and forth again?
Ah, nothing to do with that, no. Rocking back and forth, no. That reminds me of the old days. Don't do that anymore. Them days are gone. Not even looking. Off to the right is a little bridge called the Rosie Hackett Bridge. The Rosie Hackett Bridge. It's on the right there, the Rosie Hackett Bridge. It's the only bridge across the River Liffey named after a woman. Dublin woman. Rosie Hackett was she was a Dublin woman. They say it's the only Dublin woman you can cross and live to tell the tale. Rosie Hackett. Not like Rosie out of Titanic. Do you remember Rosie in the Titanic? Do you remember her?
Yeah.
And she was, I thought she was lovely when I started looking at the film. You know, and I said to myself, she's a nice woman, that Rosie one. She's a nice woman. And then what happened? The ship sank. And what did she do? She jumps on the door. And where was Jack? In the water. She said there was no room on the door for Jack. Jack perished. And he could have been saved if he got on the door. But she wouldn't let him on the door. She was afraid it would sink him. There was loads of room on that door. I went to see that film 3 times that week when I seen it come out. 3 times just to measure the door. I looked at that film and said, I'm sure Jack would have got on that door and he would have survived. Poor Jack, you know. I mean, there's a housing crisis in Dublin at the moment. Big housing crisis all over Ireland. And if you had an apartment the size of that door, you could rent it out. That's how big that door is. That's how big that door is. I'm sure. Hello! God, it's very warm, isn't it?
Yes.
I hope I don't faint. My grandfather, he was driving in Bolivia. My grandfather years ago, he went over to Bolivia. He was driving up the mountains in Bolivia. I used to write letters years ago, not like you people now. He used to write letters. And he used to write to me when I was a kid. And he'd say things like, oh Pat, it's really dangerous. I on the roads, there's landslides on the roads and everything, you know. Jesus, and I'd say, oh, grandfather, granddaddy, you're not coming home. And and then he wrote me a letter, he said, I'm coming home in 3 weeks. I've had enough of this. The roads are really bad, it's very dangerous. And that was the last letter we got from him. Last letter, he died. Now, lucky enough for him, he died peacefully in his sleep, you know. Not like his passengers, you know. Now, Jesus, hot. It's really hot. You can go out to the coast. You get a little train over here to the coast. If you want to get to the coast, go to Dunleary. Have you ever been to Dunleary? Lovely, isn't it? And there's a lovely, on a night like this, jump on the little train over there, called the Dart, little green train with Dart written on all the carriages. Go southbound, go out to Dunleary. It's about half an hour away, 40 minutes on the train. Trains run every 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes east, coming back and forth whenever you want. You won't be left out there all night, and like that, coming and going, run till about 12 o'clock. Get the buses back and all if you want. Buses come down here, back here. And it's lovely, lovely views out over Dublin Bay. Really, really nice, you know. Especially on a day like this, it's a nice breeze out there. No, it's really lovely, you know. Oh my God. This is the old customs house. If you look over the doors, if you look over the windows on the ground floor, you'll see stone faces. You see them there? They're the rivers of Ireland. The 16 rivers of Ireland, major rivers of Ireland, all represented on the building around there. Some of them are gods, some of them are goddesses. The River Liffey has a goddess. She's called Anna Livia, the goddess of the River Liffey, Anna Livia. Over to the right, there's statues, see the memorial statues just here. 6 adults and 1 child being carried. The last adult's back. And they're there in memory of the people who left Ireland during the Great Famine. Maybe the authorities going to South America, North America, all over the world, Canada, you know. And the same statues are in Quebec in Canada, done by the same artist, in the more of a joyful pose. There's only 5 out of 7 people there. There's only 5. That's to show you not anybody made. Lots of people died on the journeys. Terrible journeys were, you know. There's some English people on the boat over there. See them over there? They're English people coming into the EU. You see them? They're being chased back out. They're being sent back across now. They came into the EU earlier. And they're being put back in the boat now and sent back over. Little boats that's over there, they used to be the ferry boats that we used to run across when there was no bridges here. There was no bridges here one time. Where the Hackney Bridge, that was the first bridge. Up to that, there was no bridges. And before the Hackney Bridge, before the Hackney Bridge was there was ferry boats that used to bring people across. And they were so bad that the Dublin Corporation in its day said, you can't use them boats anymore. And it was either buy new boats or build a bridge. And he said to the council, can I build a bridge? And they said, yeah. You can't. And then he built the bridge and charged people to Hackney across. That's how I got the name Hackney Bridge. Now this bridge here is the Samuel Beckett Bridge, named after an Irish playwright and author, Samuel Beckett, of course. And it's shaped like a harp. The harp is the emblem of Ireland, is the harp, you know. And Guinnesses have the harp. You know, Guinness have the logo, the harp. Well, that harp that they have is modelled on the Brian Boru harp that's in Trinity College, the Brian Boru harp. And when the Irish state was formed years later in 1922, because they were brewing Guinness in 70 and 59, and they took the harp. And then in 1922, the Irish state was formed, they also wanted a harp. And they also modelled their harp on the Brian Boru harp that's in Trinity College. And the only difference between the two harps now, the two state harp and the Guinness harp, is Irish, they have points to the left. That's how you know which heart is which. 1, 2, 3! On the right hand side. 1, 2, 3! Them lads are there all day, those two. It used to be 80% Catholics and 20% alcoholics in Ireland. And now it's all changed around. It's all gone the other way. It's all gone the other way now. 1, 2, 3! Now this area down here used to be known as Misery Hill. If you look over to the left there, you see where the man on the bike is. Misery Hill, Dublin here. You see the street there? It's still called Misery Hill today. Tell me quando, tell me when. Quando. Woo! Why do people make 2 lanes up? I don't know. A lane, one lane for you and one lane for me. Hello there, how are you doing?
Hey.
My first girlfriend. Hasn't changed. Watch your toes, Jesus, watch your toes. You'll be wearing the boxes, you won't be wearing the shoes. You'll be wearing the shoe boxes. They'll make me so wide. Yeah, we're not far from the water now. Not far from the water now. Interesting.
Would you like a water?
Sorry?
Would you like a water?
I don't have water there. Thanks very much. I appreciate that. No, thanks very much. Yeah.
Are you sure?
And the last time my mum would give me a bottle of water, I fainted.
Oh jeez.
I was in her apartment and I woke up 3 weeks later.
Oh my god.
I said I'll never drink a water out of a woman again. Never take water off a stranger. I woke up to drink it. It was a stone dinner. Marks on me wrists.
Oh, sorry.
Over to the right, lots of people living in there on the boats. Lots of people on the boats there. 1, 2, 3! Oh, lordy. Now, have you heard about a place called Google? Have you ever heard of Google? Of course you have.
Yeah.
If you look down to the right there, you'll see the Google offices down there. Google down there. On the both sides of the street, that's all Google down there.
It's all Google down there, guys.
On the right and on the left. Ready? 1, 2, 3!
Hey!
22!
Oh, yeah.
Come in, 22!
I'm wearing baseball cap though because I couldn't run in.
So we're going to go into the water section now. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I haven't done the water section before.
Oh.
I haven't actually done the water section. No, I go around, but I don't know the water section. I've never done this. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a good track. See how it goes. Tell me quando, tell me when.
Oh my god.
Get them on the road, 1, 2, 3! Here we go, here we're going in. I just have to find the water section of the grand, right? I think it's up to the gates here. Oh, there it is, I can see the water now. Hang on, here we go. Hold on. Hold on, sorry. Here we go. Hold on everyone, hold on, we're going in. We're going straight in, here we go. Hold on, here we go. Hold on, wait for it. Wait, what? I think I'm on the wrong side. We're going to have to go back. Beep, beep, help me out here. Beep, 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 beep. I can't find the button, quick. Beep, 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 beep. Now, boys and girls, listen very carefully.
Go down.
This is very important. This could save my life. These are the life jackets. The black part is on the inside. Put them on like a normal jacket. Put your arms through the holes. If you've only one arm, pick a hole yourself, okay? Now everyone will get a jacket. They come around both sides, so don't give them away when you get them out. Don't pass them on the other side of the bus. And don't pass them on the other side of the bus.
Oh, thank you.
Okay? And take your seatbelts off for the water check.
Just ignore.
Take your seatbelts off for the water check.
Vamos a bajar en el river.
Just a second, guys.
¿Cómo?
Don't worry, I'm just sorry.
Just a second, guys.
I told you no. Oh, that's a mat. Ay,
Oh my God.
Ay, me meo.
Thanks, guys. Oh my God. Thank you, guys.
Sí, hombre, no.
Jeez Louise.
No.
If we do go overboard, I'll make sure to save them. I'll find something. I'll put the cameras on a life jacket. My God. Thanks, April. I'm so glad. So glad. We're gonna do something nice on Monday too. We gotta keep this positive. Alright, always minion. You're just in time for going in the water.
¿Qué más da?
Oh my God.
Now, is everyone okay?
Oh, jeez.
Okay there, buddy. All right. Okay, man. What's your name? Owen. Hey, you Owen. Those things. All right. Man. Okay there. All right. Okay there. Let the captain through. Excuse me, what?
I haven't got Lawrence.
What?
The belt.
There's no belt on it. No belt. No belt on it.
Bueno, no se entero. Da igual. Hala. No creo que pase nada. Si no es nada.
No. Where you know it? Didn't understand. Now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going into the water. Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going in. Hold on tight. Make sure you don't fall out of the bus. No seatbelts. No seatbelts. Ah!
Oh my God.
The name is Bond. Honey Bond. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Now this is the
I'm
canal
not
basin.
you.
This is 7 meters deep. 7 meters. Over to the right, there's 3 large lock gates that lead out to the River Liffey. The big ships coming in from all over the world would come in through the lock gates. They would dock up along the sides here, transfer the cargo on the barges that would be pulled by horses. There was no engines in those days, so the barges would have to be pulled by horses. Up through the canal system. Now this is all fresh water. This flows down from the River Shannon in the west of Ireland. The River Shannon is the largest river in Ireland. Yeah. And the water's constantly moving out the gates into the River Liffey. Into the River Liffey. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. Oh, when I was in the Navy years ago. Hey, what a good old days.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. You're moving fast into this. So this took almost 50 years to complete. 50 years this took to complete. 50 years. Yeah? Imagine. 47 years to be precise. To dig out the whole canal system and get up and running. And by the time they were finished, the railroads had come along. The railroads had come along. And people wanted to travel by train. They would jump on the train instead of up their own barracks. Lots of writing on the walls over there. A little bit of art, a little bit of graffiti. And the reason there's writing on the walls there is because the three little buildings on the right, they are owned by the band called U2. The rock band U2, they own those buildings. The first two buildings with the black roofs, they were the recording studios of U2. And that's where they recorded most of the albums, in those two buildings there. And people leave messages on the walls every day. They leave messages for the band. Bono, you're a god, we love you. All this type of stuff, you know. Oh, that sort of stuff is written on the walls. Now, less than 40 years ago, there was nothing around here, only old buildings, warehouses, gas works, and then Ireland became fairly wealthy. We call that time the Celtic Tiger. Everything was going well for Ireland. Then the developers moved in here. You knocked down the old buildings, and you get everything you see today. Hotels, restaurants, apartments, theatres, all built in the last 30 years. Yeah. So I'm going to point out a few buildings to you as we go along. Okay? I think I see Barney. Hello, Barney. I'm a Bobby Kennedy. Hey, Barney, what are you doing out here, buddy? Now over to the right, over here. Over to the right. That's the Marker Hotel. It's a 5-star hotel. The Marker Hotel. The little street down there is called Misery Hill. Over to the right there. Over to the right, the glass building with the aluminium roof, that's the Bord Gosh Energy Theatre. That has the capacity to hold 2,000 people. That was built so we could put on shows like West End shows, Broadway shows. And the first show to be held there was a production of Swan Lake, performed by the Russian State Ballet on the 18th of March 2010. So I'm going to bring you up to the art section of the tour. So I just want you to sit back now, just relax. I'll bring you up to the art section and I'll talk to you up there about the art, okay? And you can take a few photos. Okay, we're here. This is it here, to the right. Just going to stretch the tour a little bit for you, you see the red poles here sticking out of the ground there? Well, they're not poles. That's what the artist told us, that they're trees. They're trees. You have to look careful at them. And the green benches, they're not benches, that's grass. People are sitting on the grass there. It's a forest. It's an urban forest. It was designed by Martin Schwartz of New York. And it cost the Irish taxpayer over €6.5 million for the Grand Canal Square.
Oh, jeez.
€6.5 million. Grand Canal Square. Yeah.
Wow.
You see the young lads jumping in the water here. The local wildlife. Here you go. And they are wild, I believe me, they are wild. They are wild. Here you go, here you go. Look at them, look at them, look at them. You want me to go over to them so they can jump on the boat. Look at you. Very dangerous. You have to clear that wall there. It's about 3 years. Well, we used to go under the wall there. We used to go under there, and you know what they used to do? Jump in front of you. We used to see how close you could get to the boat, so we had to stop going under. They said just jump. Even when they're there today, they can be jumping. They don't even. No one looks to see that coming. Boats come out there, you know, because that's the way out in the canal system. But they just jump off the bridge without looking under the sea there. Over to the right there, on the bridge, over the bridge, and that's all Google there, that's all Google. All the buildings over there, it's all Google. You know, then we got Bowling Mills. During the 1916 Easter Rising, that was held by the rebels to stop British reinforcements getting into the city over the bridges. It was held by Eamon de Valera. He was the commander over the garrison there, and he became the 4th president of Ireland in the 1950s. This is the Millennium Tower. To buy a penthouse there would set you back about €3 million. There's a rumour going around at the moment that Bono has bought a penthouse. We don't know if it's true. But last week Bono was seen just on the right there, walking across the water to the recording studios. Hey! I remember when I had my first drink. Hey! Over the left, you see the building over there with the box on top of it? See the one with the box? It looks like a box. That's the Edge. You know the Edge from U2? He owns that. That's a private recording studio over there. Yeah. That's a small recording studio. Now there's lots of wildlife in here. We've seen some on the bridge there. And then we have lots of birds and swans and ducks and geese and that. And foxes to be around here. Also we have lots of fish. We have pike, eels, roach, perch, trout. We even have whales in here. Lots of whales. There'll be lots of whales in here. We got the bicycle whale, the shopping trolley whale, and the car whale. Lots of whales in the waters here. Lots of whales. The canals are full of bicycle whales. You know? Really are. Well, a lot of these apartments are Airbnb. You know, a lot of them are Airbnb around here. You know what you're saying. But the ones with the same forge on the balconies, that's how you know the Airbnb. Look at the chairs, and the chairs are all the same. That's how you can tell, you know. And the cord is to be exactly the same. And, you know, things like that, you know. Well, that's the ones that are let out by a certain crowd, but the Airbnb are just apartments, you know. A lot of the apartments are for rent, you know. I want to tell you about this festival on. This is called the Duck. It's spelled D-U-K-W, Duck. It's an acronym, Duck. But these are built for the Second World War. They were built for the D-Day landings in Normandy and France. There was 22,500 of these built. 22,500. And they're built by General Motors in the United States. That's why the steering wheel is on the left of this yoke. Which should be really on the right there. And for every year of the Second World War, the Americans gave a letter the alphabet. It was started in 1939, got the first letter A. These were built in 1942. The 4th year of the war got the 4th letter, the alphabet D. D for duck. The U was for a utility vehicle, carrying men and supplies, women. And the K and the W on the drive, all to do with the drive shaft system and the steering. And that was on the blueprints, you know, called Duck, D-U-K-W. We have 5 of these. Most of the time there's only 4 out, you know. Tell them not to jump up. Over to the left, you'll see the Tree Arena. In a few moments, you'll see the Tree Arena. It's where the big shows are held. Just over here to the left, Tree Arena. And then in front of that there's a little red brick building. A red brick building over there in front of the Tree Arena. And that was called the Point Depot in the state. And it was in the Point Depot in 1994 that River Dance was performed for the very first time during an interval in the Eurovision Song Contest. So we're going to go up the ramp now, boys and girls. And when we stop, you can take off your life jackets. Just hold on to your life jacket. Please don't put them over the side. They'll ask you for them when you want them. Right?
second, guys. Let's see. Thank you.
Just hold on to your jackets, don't put them over yet. No, no.
Sorry, guys.
Just wait till they ask you for them. Just bring it in.
Oh, thanks, guys.
That's real hair. You see it?
Thank you.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll show you. This is lonely. It's just a loner. I'm wearing my baseball cap.
Questo biodavina, questa andava a essere questo per la nausea una cosa, pensavo andava a essere nauseoso, ma no.
I don't know how that works.
Questo per la nausea.
Excuse
Sì, però non ha fatto effetto. Sì, pensavo, ma non ha fatto.
Everyone okay?
I
You
don't
all ready to
know.
go? You know, that's Gary. Thanks, Gary.
For that I wasn't, I didn't get sick.
I don't know the answer. So
Everyone okay?
I just timed her out for 30 minutes.
Now say when at the back, say when. Say when at the back. I can't see a thing. These glasses. Say when at the back. Say when. Now, you all enjoy that?
Yeah.
You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to count you all back out. Is anybody here?
Yeah.
Anyone that's not here, put up your hand now and I'll know who's here. There's 2 people missing. Will we go back for them? Wakey. On the left-hand side is Shelbourne Park Greyhound Stadium. If you like the greyhound racing, the dog racing, that's the place for you. That's the main entrance. See the little white box there on the left? See the little door? That's the jockey's entrance. Not allowed in there. Chicken. Steve love a chicken. His head. Off the left, you'll see the Aviva Stadium, home of Irish soccer and rugby. The Aviva. Look at the big place, big glass building shaped like a Pringle, you see it? That's it there. La 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 la. Over to the right, we've got the largest fish tank in the world. It's the largest fish tank in the world. There's no water in it because people left the windows open. Look at the water. The fish opened the window to get some air and left the window. But it used to be a gas on there. It was a big gas on there. He took the bottle out, left the frame there, and built 200 apartments. Let's go. Make sure you have your club card going in there. Have you got your club card? Good man. Just point it. Just the money. I have to have your club card going to the Tesco. You get the discount, you know, on the wine and the spirits, you know, like, you know, you get the discount. Same with the cakes. You get 3 cakes for $1.49. But you pay about €3 for 3 cakes, you know, if you haven't got your club card. Have you been to Tesco? Have you got a club card? At least I'm telling you, no one told me about that for years. I was paying double for everything. I didn't know. I was just going in buying stuff, going to that supermarket, going to that supermarket. And no one told me. I didn't know. I hadn't got a clue. I didn't look at the yellow stickers. I didn't know what the yellow sticker meant. I had no idea. And then people say, do you want to use my club card? And they go, no, it's grand. Didn't know. And then someone told me, oh, maybe you got that for that price, isn't it? Straight on the internet, got me club card. You know? Go on! No, the right, you're right. Now, over to the left here.
Brilliant, eh?
Over to the left. See these big black things here? These are cannons. Big black cannons sticking out of the ground. They were taken off a battleship to Queen of Dublin on our way home from the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805. See them there, big cannons. Get out of that guard! Yeah. So the cannonball is welded into the barrel. That was the first army barracks, British army barracks to be taken over by the Free State Army in 1900. Or 1922. Now look at all these people on the left. They're not expecting us to come to the lights. Look at, are you ready? I want a big roar on the left. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir. Yes, Matthew, we will. One day.
Everyone, are you going down to the Oasis concert? No. No. You like them? No. No. The big crowd's going down. You see all the people drinking in the street now, later. At least it's not in the Aviva anyway. At least it's not in the Aviva. It's good for us because the traffic would have been heavy around here, you know. Now we're going to sing a little song. It's called Molly Malone. Does anyone know it?
Yeah.
Okay. Or we can do an Oasis song instead. No, we do Molly Malone. I'll start. In Dublin, fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. I should wheel a wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, flying cocktails and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, flying cocktails and mussels, alive, alive, oh, hey! Thank you very much, thank you. Elvis has left the building. Yeah, Please make your way to the exits, thank you. Now, did you know Molly Malone had a brother? Did you know that? Molly Malone had a brother called Liam, and he was a lovely man, and he was always stopping fights. And when he stopped a fight, people would say to him, "Who are you?" And he'd just say, "Leave him alone. Leave him alone." That's all he'd say. The fight would stop. Leave him alone. 1, 2, 3! On the right, 1, 2, 3! Hey! Love that people get your pass, you know. Like this lovely woman on the bike. Get that woman around, 1, 2, 3! Hey! Yeah. Now, This is the canal. This is the Grande Canal. It's 82 miles long. It runs from the west of Ireland all the way down to the east coast. The canal was built so we could ship goods and people safely and securely by a barge. The barge would be pulled by a horse. The horse would walk up a long straight path. Do you see the little pathways up the canal? Have you ever heard the saying, you'll get where you're going if you keep on the straight and narrow? Have you ever heard that saying?
Yeah.
That's where that comes from. You keep on the straight and narrow, you'll get there. You know, and you can say that to the kids and all, and what I mean is like it goes back to the old days when the canal barges were going up the little pathways, the horse, and he would eventually get there. Once he took their time, didn't do anything stupid, he would get there. Now this is Georgian Dublin, this is all Georgian Dublin. If you look over the doors, you see a lovely window called a fanlight window. They're fanlight windows. They let the light in and they're shaped like a fan, you see them? So they're known as the fanlight windows. Yeah. There was no electricity in the houses, no gas. All they had in the evening was candles and lanterns. So in the daytime they tried to get as much light into the house as they could possibly get in. And that's why the windows are so big. The windows are so big. You know, big panes of glass. Let the natural light free, you know. The balconies we see the balconies, they were put up in 1900 for the visit of Queen Victoria. Now she had been on lots of visits in Dublin, but the big visit was in 1900. Why? Because the Boer War was on in South Africa. The Boer War. And why did she come to Dublin in 1900? For a morale boost. She wanted people to join the army and go and fight in South Africa. And a lot of them did. Do you know St. Stephen's Green? You know the archway? That's called Fusiliers Arch. That was put up in memory of the Dublin Fusiliers. They were a regiment of Dublin men of the British Army who fought in 2 Boer Wars. That's what that arch is for. It's all to do with South Africa, you know. The Boer Wars. 1, 2, 3! If you look down to the right, you'll see where I was born. The big hospital down there with the blue clock. That's where I was born. That's where my mammy seen me for the first time. And she was so happy. Mammy cried for 2 weeks non-stop. She was so happy. Did you see the window under the clock on the 4th floor? And that's the window Mammy got out. That's the window she got out. Poor Mammy. She never kissed me either. She never kissed me. Mammy never kissed me. The doctors told my Mammy I had bad breath. I never had bad breath. One of the student nurses had dressed me upside down. That's all. Poor Mammy. Poor Mammy. Student nurse from Argentina. Hello there. I love your hat. Oh, you like a Morris dancer or something? The Morris dancers wear hats like that, don't they? Give us an old dance there, go on. Hey. Well, it wasn't exactly Morris dancing, but it was near enough. No, sure of that. There's a woman with blue hair. You didn't believe me about the people with green hair. There you go. I rest my case. Hello. Now, do you want to see me dog? I have a lovely little dog up here.
Okay.
Yeah. I bought a dog about 3 months ago. A lovely little dog. He was a little poodle dog. His height was a poodle and he's having to get huge now. And I can't bring him on the bus with me anymore. There's a woman minds him here. I just keep the horn. He'll come to the window. Do you want to see him?
Yeah.
He's in there. He's in there. He minds him. He'll come to the window now. Watch him. He thinks I'm bringing him home. I'm not bringing him home yet. I'll come back in an hour for him, you know. Hey, lovely little boy, little baby, poor little baby. What, you'd like him there? Yeah. He's lovely, isn't he? I thought he was a poodle when I bought him. And he was licking people's faces. And then the man told me, the vet told me, no, he's not licking their faces. He's tasting them. So I have to leave there in the daytime. I can't bring him in there anymore. This is the California Highway Patrol. Greg Stone, move your vehicle to the side, please. He's looking at you. Greg Stone, move your vehicle to the side, please. This is the California Highway Patrol. Greg Stone, I said Greg Stone, Greg. Oh, that is excellent. Going back to hockey now. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Now these houses here, this is all the rich people lived. All the rich people that lived in these big houses here. And if you were walking in these houses here, if you were a servant, you couldn't go in the front door. You weren't allowed in the front door. You'd have to go down into the basement. See the basement? See the little steps there? See them on both sides here? You can see them there on the right as well. And you have to go down there. You weren't allowed in the front door. Oh no, that was only for the people themselves, or callers, you know, people that you weren't allowed. And they had at the back they would have stables for the horses. The horses would come through. You can see a lot of archways, like laneways along the houses there. And the laneways to go down to the horses. The horses would be brought around, you know, to the front. And he'd pull up, and then the lady would come out. Yes, I'm going to McDonald's. And you'd have to go down to the drive-thru. They were the good old days. They were the good old days. And what happened was, when all the rich people left Ireland, when the political climate changed in Ireland, these big houses were abandoned, basically. And landlords bought them and took them over and put whole families into one room. But the house could have 12 rooms, even the kitchen and all was classed as a bedroom there. And what would happen was, everyone would be put in one room, like a whole family would be put in one room, you know, a whole family. And there could be 12 rooms in the house, you know, 12 big rooms in the house, you know. And there'd be 12 families in them, and they're big Irish Catholic families. So there could be 12 people in a family, 10 children, 12 children, the mother and father. So it was very hard, and there was no running water, no sanitation, nothing like that, you know. So it was really hard, you know. See the stable lane there, stable lane there. So it was very hard for the people. Even in the night there was no lights, and what they used to do was, hello there, love the hair, where'd you get that hair? You get that in Turkey, did he? You didn't get that hair in Turkey anyway, you know that? Yeah, and what would happen was, they'd be going down the stairs, right? And there was big banisters, and a big gap in between the banisters, you know, where the stairs were. And what they used to do, they used to get a piece of newspaper and tighten up. Just say someone was going down the stairs, going out, and they couldn't find it, it'd be so dark, you know what I mean? What they would do, they'd light the newspaper and drop it down like a flare. And they go through the banisters, all the way down, and the person would run down the stairs while the flames were following them down the stairs. And then they got down to the end, they were supposed to stamp it out. Some people didn't stamp them out, there was fires, there was loads of stuff happening, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, that's the way it was. They were the good old days, you know. My grandfather lived them on, he had 10 children. He was trying to get out, he wanted to move somewhere else. He was working in Guinness's. What happened to him? Working late one night in the brewery, he fell into a vat of Guinness and drowned. It was an awful death. He had to get out 6 times to go to the toilet before he passed away. Imagine that. My granny had no money. Poor granny, no money. She used to buy a pig's head and make a pie out of it. And she used to put the eyes into the pie. And I said to my granny one day, why are you putting the eyes into the pie? And she said, I need that pie to see me through the week, she said. And that's why you should never throw your granny off a bus. You know what I mean? If you're ever out with your granny, never throw her off a bus. Now we're going to sing about that. You should never throw your granny off a bus. Come on. You should never throw your granny off a bus. You should never throw your granny, cause she's your mommy's mommy. You should never throw your granny off a bus. All together. Aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, me granny was a hippie. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Going around putting stickers on the phone. Now, I want to show you something. As you might know about this, we came to Dublin looking for stuff. I'm not going to tell you where it is. You see the building facing us there? To the right of that is a graveyard. To the right of that building is a graveyard. It's a small graveyard. When you're walking by, you can look in. And you can see the facade of the old church is still there. All modern buildings built behind it. This was all farmlands back. This was all farmlands back in the 1600s. There it is over there. The man who invented the crossword puzzle is buried in that graveyard. And he's 6 down and 3 across. So there you have it. There's a pride. Look at it. 1, 2, 3. It should have been me. It should have been me. Now, boys and girls, we're coming to the end of our tour. I hope you're all had a good time. We're going to be landing in Dublin shortly, so please stay in your seats till the captain opens up the back door to let you off. Make sure you have everything with you. Now, anybody wishing to give a tip on the way down the steps, all tips are accepted. It all goes to charity, believe me. It goes to my mother-in-law. She was born without a smile. I'm trying to get some work done on her face at the moment. And to get a good stonemason in Dublin, it's going to be very expensive. So give us a big roll. 1, 2, 3. Hey! As we say in Ireland, Slán Látak is got me in a market. Goodbye and thank you very much. Have a great time. Thank you. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
I don't stop. Now, just let me go here. Excusez-moi.
Very nice.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Are you from Barcelona?
No, from Asturias, of course.
Oh my God. So much fun.
I don't know if you in it or not.
I'm just sitting here for a minute, guys.
I can.
And we'll probably get off this now. And once we get off this, I'm going to end this and I'm going to start again. Hang in there with me for a few minutes, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh my God, he is a gas, an absolute gas. We'll do it again and I'll absolutely have to request him. Oh, thanks, guys. You're so nice, guys.
Send that to your mother. This is the bad
Oh
guy.
God, we gotta keep our spirits up and positive. It's so much fun.
I don't know if I lost that.
Do we leave? I guess. Hold on, guys. A minute, please. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun, guys.
Yeah.
What a laugh. So glad. I kind of glad I did sit up in the front though, because I felt like I could hear everything. Probably could hear it at the back as well. Oh my God, I have to make sure I don't leave anything here. My bag. Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my God. It was just so funny. I think I needed a laugh. We needed a laugh, guys. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Just a minute, please. What a laugh. I could have put the Viking hat on my head. I kept my baseball cap on because it was quite sunny. I just want to make sure. Oh, water. I'll ask him if he wants it now. Even though he said no, I'll ask him again. I got a tip for him. Sorry, guys. Hold on, guys. We're slow. We're not usually slow, but we're just slow at the minute. Oh my God, what a mess. Oh, sorry. It's nice. Sorry.
Lovely.
You can go. Oh, thank you. Excuse me. Sorry. No. Thanks so much, guys. Oh my God, what a laugh. Beautiful day. Oh my god, you guys. This is nice. That was fun. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming with me. Thanks for being with me guys. Oh jeez. Thanks so much.
I'll see you. Have a good one.
Yeah, I'll see
What are
you
you up to
around.
today?
Well, I'm gonna go sit in the park now for a minute,
What's that, what you
and
doing?
then we'll actually I'll go to the doll. I think
Bye-bye.
I put stickers.
See you now. Rich,
I put stickers in front of the doll, in front of the Irish
you
Parliament.
get yourself into trouble here.
I know there's birds there all the time. I talk to them.
Yeah, and what do they say? Where do you live?
I tell them. Here, just a minute, please. In 1994, they
Look at Trump getting away more, doesn't
Yes,
Do you know what I mean?
yes,
How
money,
did he
money.
get away? How did he get away with all that stuff? I
Absolutely.
mean, he really got away with more.
I mean,
He did. He
it's
got
so
away.
far, yeah.
He did, yeah.
And but in 1994 they had the mission, but it was when it was protested, and then it dissolved. They dissolved the mission, the Scientology mission, but they held on to the property. And
There's a
even
big one
though-
out in Fairhouse.
even though they were bankrupt, they bought 3 more properties. They were bankrupt. It was like, you know how it was then.
But there's a big one out in Tala, isn't there? Hello there, how are
Yes,
you doing?
there is. And one in Marion Square and one in
there?
Meath.
Oh, yeah.
But Meath is abandoned, totally abandoned.
Well, look, I'll let you go,
Yeah,
Talk
I'll
to
see you.
Yeah,
I'll see you
I'll
around.
talk to you
It was
soon,
so lovely meeting
Yeah,
you.
you too.
And it's. They're saying we love Pat.
You love Pat.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry,
See you
folks.
around.
See you, take care.
Thank
Thanks.
you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh my God, what a laugh. And he was just asking me a little bit, and I was telling him about the YouTube channels. And so what I think I'm going to do is just in case, I am going to end this, and I'll start it right back up again, because we're gonna keep going and do the rest of our stuff. Go to the doll and the National Affairs Office. Oh, actually, we might buy something for that. All right, guys. I'm just gonna end this just to be on the safe side, but I'm gonna start it back up again. So hang in there and pop back in. Pop right back in, okay, guys? Look at that view. Wasn't that a beautiful scene? Pop back in, okay? Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I know you might be busy, but I'm gonna end this and I'm gonna start another one. Thank you. Just to be on the safe side, just in case. See you in a minute now. Watch out for me now in 1 minute. Thank you.